Hey, this week's episode, it's on the low because Baby G is sleeping. First of all, happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy Father's Day to you all.
Thank
you
you.
had a good
Father's
one.
Day
Yeah.
to you, yeah. So you eat some rolled, rolled ice cream. What was that?
Yeah. We went. They took me out over here at up on NoHo. Then we went to a pho, a Vietnamese restaurant. Had pho for the first time, man. That thing was delicious. I'll go back. And then they took me up to Chills up the street for some rolled ice cream. It was a pretty fun experience.
Right.
And I got to see Solo.
All right, what'd you think about Solo?
It wasn't bad, man. I mean, I can see a lot of the complaint. I mean, I've heard the complaints, and everybody's on. Yeah, the kid was, but it was good. It was fun. I mean, it moved smooth for me. You know, I didn't really pay attention to any of the flaws that people, were complaining about.
Right.
I was actually excited to see some of the, like the the Raiders. One of the guys in the girls' band is Sol Guerrera's lieutenant.
Oh, that's right. She's from Rebels, right?
No, not the girl, but the guy with the Sol Guerrera's lieutenant with the face mask.
He's in the Rebels though, right?
He was in this movie. He's in the band, the girls' band.
Yeah.
So I was getting some cool stuff. I like
this whole movie was filled with connections to the animated series, and even some like the books. So like
the kid was raw, acting wise, whatever. I get it, but you know what? Overall, the movie was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, no, it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see if we can roll this up before a little terrorist over there wakes up.
So what do you got for DC this week?
Well, DC. I mean, we got Batman 49 coming out. One more issue to the wedding. Like I've said before, it's like 50. Oh, watch out, things are gonna change. I got to see issue 50, and it's a big issue. I mean, it's not the twist that I thought it was gonna happen, but there is a twist, and the characters I told you that be involved, they are, but it's not the twist I thought it was gonna be. But it's still a hell of a read. The follow-ups are gonna be crazy. I mean, there's some things happening with Nightwing and all. I mean, the next year is gonna be crazy for Batman. It's gonna be a good Batman read, so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we got Man of Steel #4. Like I said, I'm not impressed. I don't know if you've been reading it, but I'm not moved by this book. So it's just okay. It's no different than the stuff before, in my opinion, story-wise. Nothing. I mean, outside of this so-called villain that destroyed Krypton, it's like, come on, brother, we can do better than that. You know what I mean? And then Justice League #2. I mean, #1 was okay. It wasn't. Again, it didn't move me. I wasn't like wow, but it was a good book, and I'm looking forward to #2. But yeah, I mean, for me, those like the 3 reads that I'm looking forward to. From DC.
Okay, and I see you got Dark Horses.
I mean, I'm enjoying the Blackhammer stuff.
Right.
They're good. So you got another Blackhammer, Eye of Doom coming on #3. But for all you Buffy fans out there, I mean, Buffy season 12 is #1 hits out the shelves, and I know there's legions of Buffy fans out. So I mean, keep an eye out for that.
I really like that concept that they decided to continue the series.
Oh, it's phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, because you got
awesome.
a story. The story goes on. I mean, so yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And last I checked, if you are younger and you never watched the Buffy series, I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Right.
You should check out the older seasons because it was a really good show.
It was a fun show. It was great. I got Image. I got Image, a few titles. Gideon Falls. I mean, it's still solid for me. I got Infidel #4 up, but I have it because I heard it got picked up. So I've been hit for back issues on that series. So check it out. I mean, I thought it was a cool concept. Didn't really wow me, but it was a cool horror thing. I mean, I'm not too big in horror, but the one book that I'm looking forward to from Image this week is Shanghai Red #1. Cool concept.
What's it about?
Well, girl gets. It's like, I believe it's 1800s, San Francisco, with all the boats. She gets taken, and she gets raised by pirates, I think, on a boat. I mean, it's a pretty cool concept, and she comes back to find the people that kidnapped her from her family. I mean, revenge story, but set in the 1800s. I can see, the lead is a female, so I can see this maybe being shopped, Shanghai out of Portland drug.
We don't have an 1800s pirate movie either.
Well, but it's like, you know, you got a female lead, so I can see this being shot for maybe a movie.
It sounds cool for sure. The B cover is already sold out.
Right. Who's doing the B cover?
Tyler Boss.
I have no idea who he is, but that looks pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
Gonna be hard to get a high grade with that solid red background.
Right. You know, wash on the back. And then we got our usual culprit, Marvel. It's fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, you got Amazing Spider-Man 801.
That's another big book, isn't it?
Right.
Another thick book.
I don't know, is it? I didn't think it was that thick. I think it was like on a $6 level, maybe. What are we looking at?
801 is $14. Not
no, that's the Midtown.
Oh no, it's $3.39. It's
a
regular
$4 book. But I think this is Slott's last issue, and it's gonna be sad to see him go on the book. I really enjoyed the Spider-Man run, but
final issue.
But he is gonna set it up for Spencer, and like I said, I mean, that 800, he killed it on that 800, man. I mean,
I just really hope whoever takes it over continues.
It's Nick Spencer, which hit and miss.
Right.
But you have Ryan Ottley coming in as the artist, which, if we all know, he was the artist on Invisible.
Okay.
Over at Kirkman, so he's defecting, going to Marvel. So it's gonna be, because again, we all know that Invisible was Kirkman's version of Spider-Man, or what superhero should be. So to see Oddly do Spider-Man and be like, okay, let's see how this looks, you know, from that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I got Avengers #3. I've really been, I mean, I love Jason Aaron, and I love that Thor #1 last week. And if you guys missed the spoiler at the end, I mean, you got Cosmic Wolverine, Phoenix Wolverine, or whatever you got at the end of Thor #1. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's his future story. You know how he does when he did Thor, he had the future, the present, and then he had the future with King Thor. And so he's continuing that, and you have not only do you have Mjolnir back, but you also have, I think it's Phoenix Wolverine. I mean, so
Phoenix Force Wolverine.
You know, so you get in that cosmic Ghost Rider feel to it, that Donny Cates spill over to that book. So I've been enjoying Daredevil. Man, Daredevil's been really, really good. Believe it's Charles. Oh man, he's been killing on this book.
That's an awesome cover too.
And it's a really cool looking
Yakuza
cover.
tattoo.
Right.
Yeah.
You got Doctor Strange #2. #1 sold out. You know, it's Mark Waid, different take on Strange, looking for magic up in space. I enjoyed that #1. I thought it was well paced, like moved fast, didn't have to explain much and catch up. He literally took it off Donny Cates' run and went with it.
And that's always annoying when somebody completely just says, okay, whatever the guy did before me, screw it, I'm just gonna completely.
But listen, this is what I've said about Marvel. I mean, if you look the difference between Marvel and DC, Marvel is not. They're not driven by individual achievement. I mean, in a sense that, oh, we're here to bring you up. No, we're here. We're getting you so you can write books for us, and this is the story. So the flow between writers, it's so smooth because they're focused on character development and storytelling rather than individual creators. You know, a la DC and Bendis. You know, what I mean, it's like
and Bendis.
But look, I mean, like I said, you can hate me, whatever. People know me for years. That's like, it's not that I think Bendis. I mean, one-on-one, I'm pretty sure he'll be a great guy to talk to and have a beer with, whatever the case may be. But on the writing level, and just personal taste, I mean, you know, you don't have to reboot every time you take over a fucking story.
Really don't.
I mean, how about just write a fucking story? Give me something solid, you know what I mean? You got more Infinity Countdown books, and I think at the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, I think, or late August, early September, we're going to finally see Infinity War coming in through, leading most likely towards next year's Avenger movie. Weapon Age, man, that book's been pretty solid. I love Greg Pak. I mean, I love what they're doing with this character, Wolverine. I mean, again, don't be surprised if you don't see this character in a cartoon or a movie soon enough, because I believe this is a character that Marvel completely owns. They don't have to worry about Universal or
don't
Fox.
Sleep on the cartoon properties, because ever since they announced that Miles Morales Spider-Man, the books have been shooting through the roof.
I mean, they've been shooting that before, but and again, Miss Marvel. I mean, Kamala Khan's supposed to make an appearance in the Captain Marvel movie, and I mean, as hot as those books were a couple of years ago, when they announced Captain Marvel, people speculated on her being in the movie. Then it died. You know, sales were dropping. All of a sudden, she's gonna be in. People are gonna start looking for these things, you know. So again, don't
pay
attention. I mean,
pay attention. Keep your eyes peeled. If you can find a copy for a good price, pick it up. You know,
I've been selling like literally the last couple of weeks. People have been picking up this. Again, I'm going back to Totally Awesome Hulk to that whole Weapon H crossover between, you know, and they're selling. And then you got X-Men Gold number 30, which is the wedding
finally here.
You know, so I'm looking for.
They beat DC. Had to get that wedding out before.
You know, exactly. And I think the big book though, to counteract Dan Slott's 801 leaving, it's going to be his first issue of Tony Stark Iron Man number 1. Hits shelves this week with enough armor variant covers to last you.
What do you? So the concept for this week is for the Iron Man number 1 is there's a bunch of different covers with every single different
image is the same
variation.
It's just armor.
It's a different variation of his.
I know, but the image is still the same. It's just the armor varies, you know, from cover to cover. It's
interesting to say the least.
Look, they've done it with US Avengers with the state variants, you know.
Don't kill yourself trying to get every single one of these.
Exactly. I mean, I mean, if you have to have them, you have to have them. But again, I don't know if this will have a long-lasting effect on the secondary market, especially on the variant market. They are cool, but don't kill yourself to get.
It's all by the same artist.
It's all the same artist, just different covers. I mean, go for the armor you like. You know, hopefully, and again, they are qualifying. I believe they're qualifying variants. I don't think they're open order variants.
So everyone might not have.
So not everyone might have them. But I mean, but they're cool, man. I mean, you know, look, you have the Heroes Reborn armor, the Rob Liefeld armor. You know what I mean? You know, there's some cool things. You know, some cool takes. I mean, he does have enough armors, fuck.
He really does.
So, but those are my that's my picks for. Oh, and then on the trade paperbacks, dude. If you guys missed the Donny Cates run on Doctor Strange. The trade paperback, the first trade paperback hits the shelves this week. I highly recommend it. Not as wicked as Thanos, obviously, and definitely pick up that trade. I think that trade's coming in next week or the week after. But his Doctor Strange run was really, really solid. I mean, it played up to his skills as a writer, because
Doctor Strange isn't everybody's favorite character, so he
did some really cool things with that story arc, and again, you can see that flow into Mark Waid's run with the number 1. So I loved it. I recommend on the trade end. I do recommend the Doctor Strange trade paperback out this week. Yeah, but those are my my picks for this week. I mean, I really wish there was more DCs to talk about. And I'm kind of liking Aquaman. Yeah. I mean, I love it's Abnett. I love Dan Abnett, and he's a solid writer. It's just he's got crap to work with, but he's fine. He's been doing okay with Aquaman, and I know they're gonna build a lot of things leading into the movie. I don't know how the movie is gonna do, but you're gonna see a lot. I mean,
I'm not holding my breath.
Well, you'll be drowning because it's all underwater. So, look at Kat, I got jokes today. I always have jokes.
Well, for me, for variants this week, Josh Middleton, another great cover, Aquaman number 37.
Wood Dolphin, man, that looks good.
He's really the only reason. I mean, check out the story, but he's one of the main reasons to pick up these Aquaman books. If you can get those variant covers,
right?
Because they're beautiful covers. He's doing awesome work. Batman 49. Art Germ doing Batman and Catwoman.
Right. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a wonderful cover. You can see it on the screen. I mean, for all you Art Germ fans, this is still him, but it's not as anime-ish as some of the other covers.
Right.
It's I really personally really like this cover. Funny enough, this Green Lanterns book, the book on the inside is trash.
It's not trash.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
It's not a good. It's just there. I mean, again, you have diverse characters and they're publishing it, and hopefully something sticks. But they're not interesting stories told with these two characters, you know. And I liked Simon Bass when Jeff Johns introduced him. I thought I was like, okay, cool. I didn't care that he was Muslim or whatever.
Right.
Jeff had a good story behind him, and after that, they focus on the wrong things with these characters. That's just my opinion.
That being said,
And Jessica Bash, she has that freaking, she has the Crime Syndicate's lantern in her. She's not even part of the Green Lanterns. She has the Evil Lantern in her because she ended up with from Forever Evil. She ended up with
Is that how she got it?
I think so, yeah. So I mean, so you got some cool concepts behind these two characters, but they're not doing shit.
They're not being built properly, and that's just the case with a lot of characters out there. But that being said, if you haven't been paying attention, these B covers have been, and I think they're doing it on purpose. They're putting out like their best artwork on these B covers to get people to check them out because they're amazing. This is Low.
Yeah, I think that's his second cover, right?
Yeah, it's the second cover. He did the one 2 weeks ago as well. But I mean, it's just really nice. I mean, the detail, the colors. And it's basic because it's only, we got 3 or 4 colors going on in this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking basic.
It's a beautiful cover. What else do we got? Harley Quinn. You got to get the Frank Cho. I mean, he's killing it with these covers.
Oh, that's so freaking cool. And I love the dog. He always has the Dachshund, the dog with a lot of the covers. No, really. No, it's man. It's Frank Cho.
She's wearing her classic outfit.
Yeah.
Really, if you haven't been paying attention, I mean, go check these books out. They're still, most of them are still available for cover price. Maybe a couple bucks over, but really nice for your collection. And I'm a fan. It's good stuff to get
Frank
signed
Cho,
to.
Man.
Frank Cho,
yeah.
he's got a style. It's him when you see it. Consistent. That's the only thing you can ask for more than anything. I'm not the Jim Lee fan, really. I don't have the same nostalgia.
Oh yeah, I wasn't too.
But
I like impressed with that.
I like who's Scott Williams because it says it's him and Scott Williams.
Well, Scott Williams is his inker. They've been a team since X-Men days.
Okay, so
it was Jim Lee and Scott Williams. Scott again.
I found it interesting that he gives him credit for the cover.
Well, because again, lately, I mean, I don't see him on a lot of his Jim Lee's covers. Yeah. You can tell the difference, and I've said it before, dude. As good as an artist you are, as bad as an artist you are, an inker can either make you or break you.
Right.
On either end. But Scott Williams, again, they've worked together for so long. I mean, you're talking
they know each other.
Uncanny X-Men, Wildcats, everything. I mean, Williams knows Lee's, and he compliments him so good on his pencils, because he knows them. It's like the same side of it's not even the flip side. It's the same side of the coin. They're both on the same page. It's
just like film and television. A good editor can save your ass.
Exactly.
I actually like this cover a lot. Martian Manhunter on it.
It just reminds me of that freaking villain, the Superman villain that Bendis introduced. It's like, oh god.
Fair enough.
Anyways,
I don't really have any indies this week except for. Never really read Deadly Class by Remender,
cool,
but yeah, the B cover this week for Deadly Class number 35. It's sold out at Midtown, and it's a dope cover. I mean, I really like what's going on here.
Unfortunately, I sell 3 copies of Deadly Class.
There you go.
I don't even know which cover I order, but I'm not gonna have. But if I only got this, they're all gonna go to my guys because it's not making the shelf.
Yeah. So
it's not, like I said, even with the TV, and it's Remender.
Yeah, I mean, this is a PC thing. If you find it, you like the cover, pick it up. Boom Studios, I've been telling you guys every month. WWE books got another variant. This one, I think it's a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 15. It's got Rusev. It's sold out. These covers are hot. There's so much you can do with them.
Doesn't sell. I sold literally 3 fucking copies.
Well, these are. Well,
I know, but it's not enough for me to order.
Right. No, I know. I haven't.
I'd love to. You haven't picked that.
I get the regular cover from you. I'm one of the 3.
But yeah, you're one of the 3. I got 3 people. I can name them, and that's all I sell.
But the thing about these books is, WWE fans, hardcore fans, they pick up everything. So you get one of these books. You go get it signed, because these guys, they don't make that much money wrestling. You think they do, they don't make that. They're always doing signings. You get this book signed, hopefully you got a witness there. You don't even need a witness, to be honest with you, because
a fan will just take a picture with the guy, and that'll be your witness. You put it on eBay, you'd easily make your money.
I sold a book, a Divas exclusive from Comic-Con last year, signed by all the Divas. I did not get it verified. I sold it for $300. Just throwing that out there. WWE fans, they're hardcore, they're loyal, and they don't know that this stuff exists. That's the thing. They're not going to read the book, but you put this Rusev cover out there, you get it signed by Rusev, you're in business. Just check it out. It's already sold out. Look up the listings online.
Check out Boom too, because I hear they sell a lot of their stuff too on the website. Check out Boom.com.
Check out the Boom website. Check out and get it direct from them.
To get it direct from them, you'll pay the premium, whatever it is, 10, 15, 20 bucks. Because again, you have to order 10. But like Gian said, definitely pick it up. Yep. I mean, you know, and we do this every month.
Every month I put this out. You can check the past.
Yeah, because every time he
every single time these books are hot. Yeah.
WWE forever.
As for Marvel, not my favorite Marvel week.
I don't even know what's in there.
There was a number one. I looked through. I didn't like the Iron Man. We already talked about that. But there's a Venom.
Oh, you got a Venom second print.
The Venom second print
again.
But anyways, that's gonna do it for us, folks. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Smash that like button. Leave comments. Let us know what you think.
Sorry for the low voice today. Yeah, because Baby G is out.
He's still racked out.
But get out. It's a beautiful day out. It's gonna be beautiful out tomorrow. Wherever you're at, go out. Support your local comic book store. Support print, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right.